Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Robert Kelly, aka the Dude, aka the King of Zoom. Thanks for checking out the Calta and Kelly YouTube page. We hope you like what we're putting up there. Make sure you go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly and sign up over there, because every week we put a show, an extra show. Friday show, only Patreon. And we also have the JO party on Saturday night, only Patreon. That means you, all the fans, get to come into a Zoom and hang out with us and all the other ladybugs. And it's a blast. So we also let you watch all the shows live. YKWD live, all the Calta and Kelly's live, unedited, all go on the Patreon. And you also get the 10-minute extra YKWD every week goes on there, along with Live from the Shed, one-on-ones, Tech Talk with Bobby and Friends. There's so much content up there. And you know what? It's all for what? A price of a cup of coffee. $5 get you in the door. And you're going to love it. So make sure you go over there, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. And here's another little thing I want you to do. If you like this content we're putting up, subscribe and like. That's it. Just hit the little button, subscribe, so you know when we got a new show out, and then like it so we know you like what we're doing. Okay? That's it. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Subscribe and like. Now, enjoy the show. I want to tell you about an amazing company that me and my wife found. We've been going to New Hampshire for the last 30 years, vacationing, and we love it up there. We've been renting, and we've been a guest, and we've always wanted to own, but we couldn't afford it. It was just out of our reach until we found Tiny Homes of Maine. This company is amazing. It's a husband and wife. It's a family-owned business, and they make the most amazing tiny homes on the market. They're built to withstand Maine winters, and they look amazing. They're fully customizable, and they have 3 different sizes. You should check them out. If you're thinking about, having a second home, or maybe downsizing, or, just having an office, go tiny and go to Tiny Homes of Maine. The company is amazing, and they help you every single step of the way, from finding the right one for you, from making it from the ground up, and to finding about the laws in your area and financing. You couldn't go with a more amazing company and a more amazing family than Tiny Homes of Maine.
Right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you.
Hello to our ladybug friends. Hello to my number one best friend. What are you drinking there? What do you got?
Iced coffee.
Me too. And I say cheers to you, my friend.
I say cheers to you. I wanted to say this today. It's Best Friends Day, and I wanted to call you today, and on Best Friends Day. I tried to call you earlier, but you didn't pick up the hotline.
No, let's
thing.
start.
So,
oh my God!
Can I just finish though? I called you this morning on your show.
Really?
But they didn't pick up the hotline. I was trying to call you on as first thing I could in the morning on Best Friends Day. I love you, best friends.
So anyway, the truth of it is, because I don't lie to my listeners, is that when I found out
is this the dentist talking? Is it the dentist?
No. And Lou probably can't listen because our stream is down right now. But anyway, when I found out it was Best Friends Day, I immediately asked Carmen to call Bobby. She wrote back. He sent me the voicemail, and I said, "Okay." I go, "Try him one more time," and he sent me the voicemail. And then I looked down and Bobby texted me. He said, "Hey, I'm in a meeting right now. Can I call you back?" And I said, "I wanted to wish you a happy Best Friends Day." And he was like, "Oh," I go, "but it's cool because we already called Pete." So that was it. And when my number one best friend wasn't available, I had to jump to number 2. Then it became a contest on the air about who I was closer to and who was more responsible and blah, blah, blah. And the fact that Pete feels like we're the closest because he shot a load on my arm one time when we were having a threesome.
Oh, I would never do that.
Well, he didn't do it on purpose. It was friendly fire. He didn't get the whole thing on it.
It would never happen, friendly fire. I have too much consideration for you. I would know where you were at all times, and adjust my jizz accordingly.
Also,
Because
you haven't gotten extracurricular ass in so long. You probably shoot dust now. Anyway, let's be honest.
I'm not gonna fucking deny that, dude. I'm afraid to jerk off. I'm
You look like
afraid to.
the great Kabuki. Just green dust will come out of your penis.
I tried to crank one out in the shower the other day, and I was so chubby that it hurt. Like I couldn't get an angle
Yeah.
to get it. I have great news though. Before we go into this, I have really great news.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with
I
great
haven't.
news.
Yes.
I was introing you great news.
Sorry, please shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen, with great news, I turn it over to my best friend, Robert Kelly.
Thank you, Michael. You're my best friend also. I miss you dearly, and I can't wait to be around. I can't be. I am so fucking excited. I have great news, man. And some of the ladybugs already know this. You know this. And I'm breaking it right here. I haven't announced it anywhere. I haven't done anything anywhere today. My sister has been very sick with kidney. Her kidneys are bad. She got a kidney transplant, 20 something years ago. And now, they only last for 16 years, 17 years.
Oh,
Hers
really?
wound up, they only last for 16, 17 years. Hers wound up failing eventually. The kidney, kind of goes. So for the last 4 or 5, or maybe even longer, for God's sakes, she's been on dialysis 4 times a week.
Jesus.
Trying to get a kidney. The older you get, the harder the kidney is to get. Anyways, cut to Sunday night. I get a phone call from my sister. I'm at my cigar lounge. It's like 12 at night, and I'm like, "Fuck me, fuck me."
Does it sound like this on the other line? Bobby?
No, it doesn't sound like that. It does not sound like that. It sounds. She picks up the phone. She goes. They have a kidney for me.
Oh, that's such great
She's
news.
flipping out. She's like, she goes. They got the kidney. Mass General just called me, and she went in like that night, and she went in the operation 12 o'clock the next day, which was today. Yesterday.
Wow.
And she came out around 5:30. It was a long operation. And she was in recovery last night, and now she's okay. And we're waiting for her to piss on her own. And, they got to jumpstart the kidney. And my sister is the proud owner of a brand new kidney.
Fantastic.
And she got her life back yesterday. And, I asked her, I go, "What's the first thing you want to do?" She goes, I want to pee and I want a fucking strawberry milkshake, because she can't have. I mean, she couldn't eat anything. She couldn't have milkshakes, unless she put stuff in them. She was confined to her house during the whole fucking pandemic.
Question: do you know? And you may know this because she went through this already. But so, soul brother Kevin, who works at the radio station, he needed a kidney, and he got a kidney from a donor. And he was telling me that when you get a new kidney, they don't get rid of the old kidney. They keep the other kidney in there. So your sister now has 4 kidneys. No, your sister has 5 kidneys.
Just 5 kidneys?
She had the original 2.
Yeah.
Then they failed. So they both fail or just one?
Well, they left one in, and they left one in, and then they had the new kidney that came in and replaced the other kidney.
So they had 3 kidneys at that point, because they don't take the other one out. They don't take it out of the body. They just unhook it. So they put the new one in. So now she has 3 kidneys. Then now she's got the replacement, which means they're leaving 3 kidneys in there and adding another one. So she's got 4 kidneys. That's what she's got.
Are you sure he didn't just he had bad insurance? Like, look, we don't have enough money to fucking take out that kidney.
You want stitches or you want us to remove the kidney? You can only do one. He's a kidney hoarder.
Are you sure about that?
So I don't know, obviously, in your sister's case, but SBK told me that when you get the kidney, they leave the old one in there, and the body just kind of absorbs it.
I know, maybe. I don't know about that. That's a fucking crazy fun fact, but
yeah.
And yeah, Yeah. So I mean, it was always a weight on her. I mean, but it's like, anytime something good happened to me, I would feel bad
Because you want to be
because that
happy.
it's just like, my sister doing imagine going to get your blood fucking taken out of your body, filtered and put back in your body 4 times a week.
No. In fact, I have a friend named Ted. How old is your sister?
She's 92.
Is she older than you?
No, she's 53. Yes.
Okay, so she's relatively young. I had a friend named Teddy who was in his 70s, a radio guy, and his kidneys would fail him, and he was on dialysis. And then earlier in the year, he just said, "Fuck this, I'm done." He said, "Goodbye, everybody. I'm dying. I don't want to do this anymore," because his whole life was just about him going on dialysis. So he just
Right.
shut it down. He stopped going, and he was dead a week later. It's awful. It's fucking
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. And some of the places aren't nice. Like the people are fucking assholes, and um, they sometimes they fuck up, and it's just she had to switch a couple places, but having to fucking take a ride. I mean, I hate going to the gym,
Mm.
and it's 3 minutes down the street from my house. Never mind taking a 35-minute ride to go do dialysis for a couple hours, and then
And then I have to
you
do
know
it again 3 more times that week.
yeah, like I told her, this is your job. This is what you
Yeah.
do. You don't. But now, like before the kidney, she went back to school. She got a degree. She went, she did all kinds of stuff. She worked at Whole Foods. She could work, but in the last couple of years, she had to stop all that hijinks. You know what I mean? She couldn't work. She got sick all the time. Her immune system was fucked up. So
That's
I'm very excited, and I'm very excited to share it with my number one best friend.
Well, that's great news, and I'm very happy for your sister. I know that Bobby has two sisters, the kidney one and the hot one.
Hey,
So that's how I categorize them.
and
Not that
I
women-
wanted to share it with the best fans.
Yeah.
And my sister, first of all, my sister,
What?
you don't.
Whenever you do that, I feel like we should check your blood pressure.
My sister, because you make me do it as my
Yeah.
number one best friend. You make me have mini strokes.
Listen, I just said that one sister I know is the sister of the kidney issue, and the other one's the hot sister. I saw her on the show one time, and I was like, "What's up?" That's
Wait a
all.
minute. So, but you don't even know if is the cystic kidney not hot?
She may be hotter. I don't know. I've never seen her right now. The glaring fact about her involves her kidneys, and now she's the new kidney sister, which is even better.
Right.
So I hope she pees like a fucking racehorse tonight.
I really
for
do.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that if you just want to pee. That's where I just want to pee normal.
Sometimes I wish I had a bag though. Like I don't want to have it like all the time, but I wish like right here doing the show, if I had to pee, I'd just be like every once in a while you just see me go,
Yeah, it'd be good to have a diaper.
Not a diaper. I don't want to sit in it. I don't want to get a
No.
rash because of it. I don't want to smell like it.
But how do you know all the facts about wearing a diaper and peeing in it? How do you know about that?
I was a baby for a couple of years. I did wear diapers. I have two children of my own. I know what they do. I know the process that goes in of cleaning around their red bung holes with different types of pastes. So yeah, I don't want that for sure. And I don't want to like you ever see those crazy people that pee in bottles and cups and they keep them? Like they store them? That's crazy. I don't want that. But I do pee in a Trent to Starbucks cup every once in a while. Toss it out the window.
Norton keeps a bottle on his desk during Jim and Sam, and he pees in it.
That's gross.
It's
That's
disgusting.
gross. You're gonna take a break at some point.
It's fucking gross, man.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I very rarely have I ever had to pee in in anything. I can hold it.
Well, I do have to pee pretty bad, and I do have this, which I think I've showed you before. This is the urinal that my brother bought me. Carry this with
I
you.
got that for you,
Nope, my brother bought me this one.
but didn't I? I told him to get that for you.
That might be true.
He saw me. Did he? Did I tell him to get that?
I don't know. I know that I was talking about peeing in a cup on the air one day, and then this thing came in the mail. So
can I just say something?
Sure.
Can I just say something? I know that's It's very petty, but I need credit for that.
Listen, I have no problem giving you the credit for that. I don't think my brother would mind either.
But
Thank
I
you.
want the credit. I want the real credit. I
Thank
don't
you for
want
saying
your
it to me.
I don't want your credit. I want the credit.
I'm not sure who's. If it's not my credit, who?
I don't want it from you. I want it from the source. You give me the credit as almost like a parent going, "Okay, we can go to the park. Everything's okay." I don't want that. I want your and your brother's not picking up. Oh, I think he's out on a date,
He's at a dinner meeting.
a dinner meeting, right?
Yeah,
We'll leave
pretty
a
much.
message.
My brother does is he goes to expensive dinners and somebody else pays for it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 3.
Nope.
Oh,
Three.
Now they got a 3. Now they're all going to call him. Fat JC's already on his phone.
Yeah, Fat JC's gonna call him at the dinner. Fat JC will fucking show up. It's called a jug. Get the fuck. I don't agree with peeing. I think I like. There's nothing better than me. I like peeing in my backyard.
Me too.
I love
I
it.
actually discussed it with my neighbors a couple of weeks ago.
What are you talking about?
I was in a parade and I ran into my neighbor who I don't really know that well. And I said, look, just giving you a heads up, we pee in the yard a lot. And I meant me and the show guys. And she was like, I'm going to start looking. I was like, oh, I don't care if you look. As long as I just want you to, it's on my side. You know what I mean?
Right. Which neighbor, right or left?
If you're facing my house, she's on the left. Attractive. Like, I
The
don't really
family-
see her. What's that?
Wait a minute. The family. I remember they were in the back, but we didn't even say nothing to them. You're like, yeah, I don't really talk to them.
When I first moved in here, nobody was really happy to see me. They were all like, Then one lady asked me, she was like, oh, I listen to you on the radio all the time. I was like, oh, thank you. I've never talked to her again. The guy on my left, I think he's got like social issues because he just looks like he's mad all the time, but he's not. He's actually pretty nice. And then the chick on my right's a fucking blast, man. I love her. I hung out with her for a while, and she's cool.
Really?
I came home the other night, and their kids graduating high school. There was no bullshit. You've been in my circle, my cul-de-sac. There were 30 cars here, 26 cars. I counted them. 26 cars all jammed up, lined up. I didn't give a shit less. I don't care if they parked in my driveway. I don't care. That's what neighbors are supposed to do. The one day a year that they have a party or they do something, that's what you're supposed to do. So I didn't care. But from what I understand, some of the other neighbors were complaining. And I'm like, how do you complain? What the fuck does that have to do with you? Mind your own business. Go into your driveway and shut the fuck up for a little while. I hate people.
Yeah.
I
do hate. I understand that. But that's the type of shit that I got to be careful of because I do get mad at that shit. Here's an example. You come down my driveway, and okay, there's a neighbor that parks in front of my house.
Right. Why?
I don't know. They just park in front of my house. They have a long driveway like me. I understand that they have 2 cars, but we have 2 cars.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't like leaving. They like 1 car in the driveway and 1 car on the street. So they park in front of my house. So that means when I look out of my window, which I love, and I like to see all the green. One of the reasons I bought the house was, I have those front beautiful windows.
Yeah.
And it looks out on all the green. And then it looks out on a black car right in front of my house. And when I used to sit on my front on a bench. I'm a big bench guy. I love benches. I love wooden benches.
Mm-hmm.
I will hunt them down. I just love a wooden bench. And I sit on it, and I used to sit and smoke a cigar. And now I really don't because it's just I'm looking at a fucking car.
So do they not see now? We have a weird parking situation on my house. My wife, we keep her car at the end of the driveway, like right. She just barely pulls in off the curb. But that's so that when I pull out, I could pull around her. I could actually pass her in the driveway. So that's why we do it. And I'm sure it may be, an eyesore for the neighbors, but we don't give a shit. So maybe your neighbors parking on the street because they can't both fit in the driveway, or they're not sure when one's going to leave. But why can't they park in front of their own house?
Well, they do sometimes, but that can be a pain in the ass too because they don't park in front of their house. They park in front of my driveway.
Okay, so
when I back out,
fix is drywall nails.
I'm sorry, I don't know what he's talking about.
You go to Home Depot, you spend $6 on a box of drywall nails, you sprinkle them on the ground, and then they'll never park in front of your house again. And if they do,
No, he's a nice guy. They're both nice people. That's
just
the problem.
disrespectful.
No, I don't think they're disrespectful. It's like that weird fucking thing. It's like, yeah, you can park down the end of my driveway. But when I pull out, I can't just pull out. I have to get really slowly back out at the end, or I'm gonna bash your fucking car. And then yes, you can. I mean, it's a fucking street. You can park wherever you want, but like, I wouldn't park in front of somebody's driveway. I would park in front of my house.
Yeah.
Or like me and Dawn, we park in the driveway. She pulls out, I pull out. You know what I mean? Hey, can you pull your car? Yeah. I mean, we deal with that shit. We got a long driveway. We can actually park both the cars up top, but Dawn refuses. Fuck me. Refuses to pull over far enough to the right
Yeah.
so that I can pull my truck up. So I pull up, and then this is why fucking Dawn is a fucking, everybody loves Dawn. Donnie, Dawn. Ooh, she's a little,
I think
fucking,
she's perfect.
she's a terrorist. She'll move over. She'd park, and then one day she'd move over there. Dawn, can you move? If we can both park. Okay, yeah. Boom. And then she slowly gets frustrated.
Mm.
Okay, and then she'll move back, and then she'll go back, and then she'll move over a little more. And then one day, until I just give up, she breaks me. I'll just come in. She's down the middle of the driveway, and I'm like, Dawn, if you just put, I had stuff to do. I don't care. Okay, deal with it.
Yeah.
And then I have to make a decision. Do I go to jail for the rest of my life and take Max's mom away?
No.
Or do I just suck it up and take it?
It's called marriage. Suck it up and take it.
Yeah. I mean, you have to suck up a lot of things. There's a lot of things.
Yeah. There is.
Yeah. Yeah. If I look back and if you gave me the list of the shit, I would have stopped at blowing up fucking rafts and balloons. I was like, I'm out.
I don't mind doing a couple of husband-like things. I don't mind throwing the garbage, although I have Spanish do that now because he comes here on garbage days. But I don't mind plunging the toilets. I'm pretty good at that now. I'm almost like a plumber.
I like that too.
Yeah. Certain
I'm a
jobs
big-
that men should be doing, not women.
I'm a plunge in the toilet guy. I'll take care of it. I know how to do it. I like it. Doesn't bother. I don't like poop. I don't like any of that shit. You well know that, but I will take care of it. I will fix anything in the house. I fix everything. They walk up to me. Can you fix that? Yeah. And I fix it. I fix everything in the house.
Did Max go through a phase where he didn't want to flush the toilet?
No.
Like I have to call Juliana and go, I don't know what we're doing here. I'm sick and tired of walking in the bathroom to pee and there being a couple hour-old load in the toilet bowl. And for a little girl, she shits like a mule.
Yeah, no, Max, I told you, Max's shits. When Max is done shitting, we all kind of go in and look at it. It's so big. I mean, it's never not been an event where, Max is like, I did it. And then we walk in. I usually hear Dawn going, B, because I have to go get a metal coat hanger and make a shit knife.
Cut it in half.
And turn it into fucking Texas Day Brazil.
Turn the red card over. Who's that going, Mush? Is that me? Hello?
I can't tell. That's what I was trying to figure out.
I don't know what to do. I don't know. Anyway, I got a couple of things I got to talk to you about. Did you watch the Mayweather Logan Paul fight?
I did. I came home. I went to the annual Del Frisco dinner. For over 10 years. His father, actually back in Tough Crowd, Manny, the owner of the Comedy Cellar, would take us comics out for dinner at Del Frisco's. And we'd all sit around and we'd have dinner, and it was great. Me, Norton, Colin, Keith, and every once in a while we'd add somebody new, but they'd fail. It was like almost like an audition. Like you'd had to like getting past the cellar. You had to get past at dinner. Oh yeah, Chrissy D failed. Fucking Dan Natterman. There's been many of fucking people that have come to the dinner and just you're gone, right? And we hadn't done it in so long. His son took over. His son and Juanita, his wife, took over the tradition, and we've been doing it for years. We all meet Sunday night, 6:30. Every once in a while, Tom Papa usually sets it up, and we go to Del Frisco's, and Noam, picks up the tab.
Nice.
And we hadn't done it in over a year because of COVID, and it was so fucking good. It was Colin's birthday. It was just fun, dude. They put us in a separate room. We're so loud and obnoxious. It's so funny.
That.
We trash each other. It's literally it's almost like just being at the table, because all we're doing is you hear all these different pockets of conversation, and then someone will say something about somebody, and then we all laugh, and and this year we invited Voss and Bonnie, and they fit right in. They were great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Voss. Voss got fucking hot sauce on his stupid fucking Caesar salad. It was it's like, dude, we're at Del Frisco's. We're not at fucking some Jersey steak place. It's not Sizzlers, you asshole. But it was fun.
So who went? It was you, the Vosses, Colin, the Keith go?
Keith was on his way, but he bailed because he lost his wallet. Not that he needed it. He just couldn't find it, at the massage parlor he went to, probably. But yeah, Norton couldn't make it. It was usually Norton, Keith, Colin, me, Tom Papa. And now I would imagine Voss would be invited, Voss and Bonnie, because they definitely passed.
Yeah.
It's Noam, it's Esty, it's Liz came. That was awesome. Esty was there, was awesome. So yeah, and then we usually invite a new person just to see if they can.
Who was it?
Well, it was Voss.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's easy though.
Yeah, but we didn't know because he invited Bonnie too, and Voss and Bonnie historically fight.
Wouldn't it be great if you guys loved Bonnie and then just didn't invite Voss next time?
Oh no, we did.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much.
Yeah.
We made them sit apart too. We were like, you can't sit together. Colin, as soon as they went to Voss, you have to sit up here. Bonnie, you stay down there. And because they fight, man. I told you I was on the Comedy Central live, whatever that fucking show was at the Comedy Cellar had. Comedy Cellar night, whatever nightly or something, whatever that was. Where we would sit at the back table. They would have people doing stand up, and they would have people doing sitting at the tables discussing the topics, and they would feature topics, and we would just go off on them. So they had me and Voss, and we killed it. Then they had me and Voss and Bonnie, and me and Bonnie were just fucking cracking on Voss. We're all mic'd up. We're just smashing Voss, having a good time. Voss gets sensitive and winds up fucking getting really angry. And at one point, he's like, fuck you guys. You guys are ganging up on me. We're like, Voss, we're not ganging up on you. And then Bonnie goes, she grabs his arm, honey, and he goes, fuck you, get the fuck off me. on mic, on camera. And I was like, wow. And then 2 weeks later, they had him back. They got into a fucking full-fledged fight on the air. It was so uncomfortable and beautiful.
I love it.
And then 2 weeks later, they had him back, and they fought again. I was sitting there going, what are you guys doing? Like, they're going to fight. Within 10 minutes again, she stands up and throws fucking cake right in his face. They both stand up like they're going to punch each other. She takes a piece of cake and throws it in his face. I was like, my God. But they were great. They were funny, man. It was a good time.
So did you make it home at all to see the fight?
So I left there, went to my cigar bar Sunday night. All the fucking men were watching the fight, smoking bats. So I did. I came in and I saw it.
What'd you think? I mean, I watched it. I didn't pay for it. I'm not paying for that shit. But I gotta tell you, I didn't. Everybody's mad at it, and I thought it was all right. It was good for Sunday night bullshit. If I'd have paid for it, I would have been mad. But to watch the greatest fighter of all time get in there and dance around with a kid and give the kid a shot at the dream of knocking him out, and clearly he had no chance, and they just made a show out of it. That's all he did. Is he said he's a showman now. He's not a boxer anymore. He put on a show.
Here's why I'm mad at it. I'm not as mad as most people, but is the echo me? Is that me, Mike?
I don't think so. I think it's Calta, but it's not consistent though. So it's not like the old echo.
Oh,
right. No, it's me coming through your speaker. I
just turned down your monitor, Mike.
I did. I just lowered it.
Sweet.
Here, tell me about this. All right. Tell me if you follow this logic. Real boxing fans. It's kind of this. It's a state of where we are as people. TikTok comedians are becoming famous and selling out, and they're not funny. They can't be. They're not funny for an hour. People with this YouTube fame are getting to be in places that most people had to put 10,000 hours to be in. Okay. Now take real boxing fans and take real boxers that have been sweating out in gyms, killing it in the fucking to get ranked, getting their fucking head smashed in by the best in the world, that would have killed to be in that opportunity to fight that guy and put on a real fight to give us a real Rocky moment, right? And then you got this guy and who's just a YouTube guy who took boxing lessons because he's a multimillionaire from really good boxing teachers. And yeah, he's shredded. He's fucking in shape, but you could tell the first punch he threw and the first punch Mayweather threw, the difference between a real boxer and he's not a boxer. He's not going to become a boxer. It would take years for him to be able to throw a punch the way real boxers throw punches. And you can see that. And I think that real boxing fans are pissed off because this is the most exciting fight that the world. It used to be Tyson, right? It used to be fucking Ali. It used to be Hagler and Hearns. It used to be, anybody else. And now people are huddled around their TV to watch this guy who could give a fuck.
I think it shows you how boring and corrupt boxing is, and how people love MMA now and they don't care about boxing. It's all about the show. And whoa, what's up, Johnny Depp?
Hey,
Yeah.
We can still hear.
Just don't. I don't whisper. I don't whisper.
Dad, where the rocks are back there?
Yeah.
Or the drain?
Yeah.
And the upper drain are clogged.
Okay. You're gonna
It's flood.
Are you gonna take care of it?
I don't know how.
Get a metal rake and I'll show you in a little bit. All right.
Because I got stuck with my shoes inside the thing, so I had to take my shoes off and go in a giant puddle.
All right, buddy. Puddles are fun. Do your thing. Shut my door. Sorry. Go ahead, Mike.
No, I was gonna say nobody really cares about boxing anymore. When's the last time you got excited? The last exciting boxing match was Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, and even not even really everybody really cared about that. That was just boxing fans and casual boxing fans. But now all we care about is MMA. So they have to step up the show to get people to watch it again. We saw Mike Tyson fight Roy Jones, two of the greatest boxers of our generation, and it was the biggest piece of shit ever. You can say what you want about Logan Paul, but he is famous, and no one knows really why he's famous. He doesn't have a talent. He's not a comedian. He's not a singer. He made himself famous, and he allowed himself to go 8 rounds with the greatest boxer of all time. Kid's a fucking genius. I don't know how you're mad at him and how you're not. I don't mean you. I'm just in general. People are mad at him, and you're not just like, the kid's a fucking genius. And his idiot brother is just as smart. These two idiots with nothing from Ohio built this empire, and now they're getting to do whatever they want. I'm jealous of it. I would love to fight.
Well, it shows how
Mayweather.
fucking stupid we become.
Yeah, but we like a
It
show.
shows us-
We always wanted to be
Yeah,
entertained.
dude,
That's what we want.
It shows how fucking stupid we become. We want fucked up shit. We want people to jump off of shit, blow shit up, fuck with other people, say stupid shit. That's what we want. When in back in the day, you wanted people with talent who knew how to act, knew how to sing, knew how to play guitar, knew how to fucking, people who knew the sport, knew baseball, knew basketball, nobody gives a shit about that anymore. They want fucking, carny shit. They want YouTube shit. They want it fast. They want it quick. And they want it to be something they've never seen before. They want all this fucked up shit. Our attention spans are smaller. Our fucking, I believe, the fact that we're watching that fight, and I was in a room full of men that were excited to watch a retired boxer who really didn't even train for the fight. You could tell the way he looked.
Right.
And fucking a guy who could give a fuck about this sport.
But think about what you were watching for. You were watching for to see if Mayweather broke his face or to see if Logan Paul got a lucky punch and knocked him out. Those are really the only two things you wanted to see. What you saw was an 8-round match that went the distance, and everybody was like, you want to see a knockout. And no matter who it was, it would have been exciting if one knocked the other one out. And nobody got that, and they were all mad at it, and they were like, not as exciting as we thought it would be. That's it.
Look, I hear you, dude. I watched it too, so I'm a fucking hypocrite. But I understand why. I mean, my little brother posted on something. You got Manny Pacquiao that's fighting, still one of the best, fighting one of the best, and that's what boxing is. That's a real fight, and boxing fans, like, he's not even being respected. He's not even making the money. We so want a car crash. We so want faces of death in everything that we have. That's the fight. That's the fight people are hyped about. A guy who can't box fighting the greatest of all time. Yeah, I get it. It's Thunder Lips. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's but it's still kind of sad to think of that. That's where we are, because look, Fury and Dante, what's his name? Dante Wilder?
Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, I always fuck that up. Deontay. Stupid name. I'm trying to be exotic. It's Dante. Deontay. Dude, that last fight was awesome.
I went to that. It was great. And Deontay Wilder said that he lost because of the costume that he wore to the stage.
Well, dude, I mean, think about that, though.
Yeah.
If you look at Logan Paul in that fight, he was so nervous. His energy dump was so bad. The first round, he was done, man. He was fucking done. And then you look at Floyd, and he was just whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
This was Floyd. My son, and who's 14, and his friends all watched it, and they were like, Logan Paul's going to knock him out. And I thought, you guys just don't even know. There's no chance that that Logan Paul is going to win this fight. This guy's just going to dance around, let it go the distance, and it just be over, and then collect his $50 million.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like, it's weird. It's just weird. It's a different, I don't know. I just hate that I got sucked into the car crash of it. I hate that it's so fucking TMZ. It's so gossipy. Hate that I've become gossipy too. I fucking hate it. And
named Jeff Appeloff?
No.
Appeloff used to run with Kinnison, and he and my old agent Ross Reback were good friends. And Appeloff creates and writes TV shows in Hollywood. He comes up with ideas, pitches them. Some they buy and they don't do, and some they actually develop into real shows. You'll see his name in the credits a lot. And he, in the late 90s, sold a show to NBC where the winner of the boxing would fight Mike Tyson. And NBC passed on the idea, but then they went up with the one where the winner got to fight De La Hoya. Remember that?
Yeah.
They had the Stallone and Sugar Ray Leonard, and my agent and Appeloff had to sue NBC, and they won because NBC just took their idea, switched boxers, and did their own show. But that's those kind of shows. People want to see that those guys get a shot. I mean, this is not new. It's been around forever.
No, I hear you, but it's just, I don't know. Yeah, I think it is. You're probably right in some respect. Like, who gives a fuck? It was entertaining. But those two guys, you understand, those two guys making it to where they are, and then you think of what people in our business have to do. Like it changed. It's just a new thing. It's like it's changed in the last 10 years that you don't have to have talent. You don't have to work at something. You don't have to do shit. You can just be an asshole on YouTube and do stupid shit. And you'll get a bunch of little kids to be like, ah, and they'll follow you. And then you can get monetization and make millions of dollars. So, yes, that sucks. That sucks. It sucked when Vine happened and these people were fucking selling out the Wilbur that had no stand-up material.
No
but they
show
were
to do nothing.
Right. But where do you go later in life if the show dies? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, boxers will always be able to make money. Comics will always be able to do stand-up. I don't know, man. It's just a weird. I don't know. I'm fucked up about it because here I am trying to do it. I'm trying to do what they're fucking doing. So I'm a hypocrite, you know, but I'm also like, fuck them. You know what I mean? Because I mean, they have no, I mean, what the fuck do they do?
How about this? Something a little more exciting. Next week, my number one best friend, Robert Kelly, will be gracing the great state of Florida with his presence down in the furthest most point of the United States, Key West, live on stage doing comedy, and I will be there with you. And I'm so excited.
Dude, I can't wait.
You don't have the same excitement face that I do.
I told you, man, I think about this and I get scared.
Why?
Because I like anything can happen. There could be a storm, a fucking hurricane. My flight gets canceled, blah, 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 blah. I will be happy when I check into the fucking hotel. And I get worried because I'm going to get there. Oh, your room's not ready, sir. I'm going to have to do that's my fucking biggest pet peeve on the planet. I would pay $17,000 extra a night so that I don't have to deal with that cunt, that passive aggressive lying human being. Because I know you're lying. Because if I drop a 50, at that person's, a room will suddenly appear. 99% of the times. And you don't have to drop it. You can drop a 20. Know that the people at the front desk don't get paid what the people in the office get paid. They're standing on their feet all day, dealing with cunts like me. And if you drop them a doubleberry, all of a sudden, a room will appear.
It's amazing how that works. I went to Dublin, and I got there like 8 o'clock in the morning, and they're like, your room's not quite ready yet. And I go, okay. I go, I have no place to go. I don't know anybody in Dublin. I'm just going to sit here in the lobby. So as soon as you can get one ready, let me know. And they're like, we're working on it, sir. Check-in's really not till 2 o'clock. I said, no problem. After like 2 hours, I'm like, nothing? Still not one room? They're like, no, I'm sorry. Check-in's not till 2 o'clock. So I finally just put my luggage up, and I laid down, and I went to sleep in the lobby. But I didn't just doze off. I spread out, snored loud, scratched my nuts. I was like, you bitches want me to sleep here? I'll sleep here. I'm sure that there's a bunch of people in Dublin with pictures of me in the middle of the hotel. I don't give a shit.
That's the worst. You didn't try to tip them?
No, I don't know how that works over there. I don't know. You know what I mean?
It's the same as here. Give them a nice fucking $20 bill of fucking whatever their money is.
Yeah.
But it's the same as England, right?
I guess. The euro. No, in Dublin we used something else. What was it?
We got a spider on the ceiling? What's going on?
Lightning playoffs. I had to check the score every once in a while.
God damn it. The Bruins still in it, right?
No. I have so much money from other countries. I have about 8 pounds worth of change from Japan because they don't let you change your change in when you get back, only the bills. Like, you know, you can go to the bank or whatever, but in an airport, they'll only take the bills back.
Yeah.
So I have Japanese money, I have euros, I have Dublin money, I have so much money, and you totally disregard it as a monetary source whatsoever. You're just like, oh, it's colored paper, and you just throw it in a desk. I probably have $1,000 worth of fucking other money from other countries, and I can't do anything with it, so it's useless to me.
Send it to Scruffy. Send that fucking shit. Scruffy could use it.
Send it to Jacob. Put him in a good mood. Use these pounds over there.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we're going down. We're going down the next week. I get very nervous about it. You know
Listen, I'm going down. I'm bringing the golf cart down there. We can
why?
drive
What the
around.
fuck? I don't understand that.
What don't you understand? You sound like my wife now.
Who brings a golf cart on vacation?
Like people own fucking golf carts.
Who
You know how
owns
much
a
it
golf
costs to-
cart?
You know how much it costs to rent a golf cart in Key West for a week? It's
How
like
much?
for a couple of days. It's like $400 or $500. So I got a golf cart. I'm gonna bring it down there, and I'm driving around, and everybody's gonna be jealous. They're gonna be like, "Can I have a ride in your golf cart?" I'm gonna be like, "No, fuck everybody, because you all didn't want me to have my golf cart."
I don't. It's not that I don't want to ride in your golf cart. I want to be in your golf cart. It's just crazy to me that you think you're so nonchalant about fucking bringing your own golf cart. It's like somebody bringing a fucking extra pillow to you.
I said to the lady, I called the hotel because I didn't want my wife to be bitchy about it and then get there and turn out she was right. So I called the hotel and I said, "Hi, I'm coming to your hotel for the first time. Can I bring my golf cart?" And she said, "Sure." And I go, "What's that?" And she goes, "Of course you can." I go, "But can I like park it in a parking space?" She goes, "Sure. Just come in, get a parking pass, and park it out back." I was like, "Thank you, thank you, milady." So
Now the girls are gonna, milady. What are you, Chip?
we don't know where the club is in relation to the hotel. So I may be driving you to the club.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do we have the like lunch and dinner plans?
No, not yet.
Let the girls do that.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. And we're
But
both
I'm the
going to be
only
on
one out
diets.
of, it seems like I'm the only one out of this whole deal that's been to Key West a bunch of times.
Yeah.
So maybe you should trust in me. Like on Saturday morning or on Friday morning, we should go to the butterfly exhibit.
Where is the butterfly exhibit?
It's on Duval Street, all the way at the end, and it's fucking amazing.
Why is a butterfly exhibit amazing? I'm not saying that it's not. I've been to butterfly farms. I don't know what a butterfly exhibit is.
It's like a butterfly farm. You go through the whole deal, then you go out into like the greenhouse, and the butterflies are everywhere. They land on you. The kids will dig it.
I'm in. They have a butterfly farm in Aruba.
Oh, see. I will be not wearing any sleeves the entire weekend. I will bring no.
I'm not going to wear sleeves either.
I will bring no shirts and sleeves and nothing but shorts. I'm not bringing one pair of jeans.
But we're eating correct, right?
I have to. I have to stick with it. But there's still plenty of good seafood to eat where we can get away with eating good.
Dude, I'm in too. I'm eating righteous. I'm done. I'm done.
I will not try to make you eat monkey bread.
All right. Yeah. No fucking around.
I promise. I may drink a little.
Well, I don't give a shit. I might drink too.
You lie.
Well, what would you do if I fucking had a nice whiskey and a cigar? What would you do?
I would say, Bobby, this is not good. I would make you call whoever your sponsor is, Steven Tyler, and I would make you tell him that you're thinking about drinking.
We had some crazy stuff happen in the comedy world.
What happened?
One of the top people in JFL had to resign this last week.
I saw that. I saw that guy. Yeah. Guy who likes to use the N-word.
Yeah, I mean the situation is kind of weird. It's a weird thing because comics kind of assassinated him.
Here's the thing. He is clearly a guy that was not a friend to the comic. He was a guy who would make or break whether or not a comedian could get on the new faces. So he probably fucked over so many people, and all those people are like, "Good, fuck him now," and piling on. And also, it's one thing to use a racial slur, but he didn't just double down, triple down. He quadrupled down on it. He used it 4 times in front of a black lady.
Yeah, he was a gatekeeper. People don't like gatekeepers. Yeah. Gatekeepers never bothered me because I don't really buy into that shit, I wanted to, just for laughs, said no to me for years, and then I finally got in. The comic strip said no to me for years, and I finally got in. I don't believe in you can find you can get in if you want to get in. You're just not going to get in exactly when you want to get in. You might get rejected a bunch of times, and I understand that these guys somehow they hold power over people, and I'm totally, for what he allegedly did. I don't know what the fuck it was, but Sam Jay's a friend of mine. That's her wife. She's a square, man. She's a civilian, and if my wife says, "Hey, you're making me uncomfortable," you better back the fuck off.
Right.
You better back the fuck off. I don't care how drunk you are. If somebody's wife or husband or child or aunt or uncle or fucking distant cousin on the father's side says, "Hey, I'm with them and you're making me uncomfortable," shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Back the fuck off. That's why alcohol, man, you get drunk, it reveals. It's the great fucking truth elixir, And
when I'm drunk, I just think I'm the king of the world.
Yeah, and you fucking blow guys and all kinds of shit.
Well, no, I don't know about that. I could lift cars. I could punch holes in wall. I think that I've punched walls before, and I'm like, and the next day I wake up, my hand's swollen. I go, what the fuck was I doing? That's why I don't drink that much.
Yeah, it's weird though, but the way they kind of, man, it's like they just, I don't know, man. It's like fucking, you can't do something for me, so I have no loyalty to you, so go fuck yourself.
Yeah, but you don't, I mean, like, it's, if you're the kind of scumbag that deserves that kind of thing, then you see what kind of person you are when that happens. If it's happened to some good people, like look at Ari. When Ari started getting in trouble, not everybody was throwing Ari under the bus. Some people were just like, that's Ari. He makes jokes. That's what he does. And people are like, he should have the right to do it. People stand up for him because he's not a fucking asshole. He's not a guy who screwed people over. He's not a guy who people don't like. So when it comes down to it, if you're somebody worth defending, people defend you.
Yeah, I guess he was not, because nobody came to his defense.
Yeah.
It's weird, man. Fucking weird.
Can I you set me up for something tomorrow that, I don't know. I do know that you're my best friend, so I know you wouldn't do this to me, but a couple of months ago, I came to you with a comedian, and I said, do you know this guy? He wants to come on my show. And you gave it a thumbs up. You were like, oh yeah, he's cool. He's cool. So he's doing the show tomorrow. And then I thought, wouldn't it be great if Bobby really doesn't know the guy, or the guy absolutely is awful, and I booked him on your word? And both would be funny, but now I'm starting to wonder what's really going to happen.
Who is it?
JF Harris. Oh, that's fucked up. You don't even know who he is.
No, I know JF Harris.
Well, you're looking around like, could you trying to Google him to see what he looks like?
No, because the bottom of your screen is shaking, and I don't know if that's my.
Oh, sorry, I was shaking my knee.
Yeah, and it was kind of fucking. I was like, am I having a stroke right now, or what's happening? Because I've never seen that before. So can you never do that again? Because my fucking heart just sank. I'm like, great, my sister's gonna live, and I'm gonna die. God took my fucking soul and gave it to her.
Yeah. There's JF Harris. Yeah. Like, from that look right there, I would say no to him being on the show. But I know looks aren't everything, so I don't.
Look, man, can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you never ask me that question again?
Oh no. Should I cancel it tonight?
No, he's great, dude.
Bobby.
No, what?
Give me one of these.
No. He's great.
Now you're doing what I do when I lie. You're getting hype. I'm canceling it.
No.
Yes.
No, he's a great guy, dude.
You've met him before. I won't say you told me. I did not meet him. Did I meet him?
Listen to me. No, he's fine. You'll be pleasantly surprised one way or another. I swear to God. Melissa,
I had Frank Caliendo in my house today, and he was very funny. Oh, see, Melissa doesn't even know who he is. What about you, Lou? If Lou knows who he is, then maybe he's got a chance.
He's too meek. No, he's right. He's too meek for fucking Melissa. Melissa needs handlebar mustache and an anchor tattoo and hair around your nipples to get her off.
Yeah, hold on. Let me call Spanish. I'm gonna
All right,
cancel it.
listen, Lou knows.
Lou.
No, don't cancel him. He's gonna be great. 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 He's gonna be great.
Lou's saying she knows him is not a rousing endorsement.
What do you mean?
Lou is not like Lou's usually like, I'm gonna go to Soul Joe's to see that guy because he's so good, or I'm gonna go over here. She's just like, yeah, I know him. I also know Skip Stevenson and bunch of
Nah, you're gonna be fine.
Skip Stevenson coming from.
I don't know what Skip Stevenson.
What about Steve Simone?
Who's that?
Oh, forget it. That's all I needed.
He's great. We met him at Side Splitters when we were all there.
Yes.
Steve Byrne introduced us to him.
Yes. Everybody loves him as a person.
Can I see him?
I don't know how funny he is a comic because everybody's like, oh, he's such a nice guy. I go, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Steve Simone. You got a picture of him?
Bring him up right now. 1 second.
Frank Caliendo was on the show today and he was great.
Yeah, but Frank Caliendo is a fucking... He's always great.
I'm the only guy who could do an hour-long interview with Frank Caliendo and not do impressions.
He doesn't do any impressions.
He threw a couple in because we were talking about John Gruden, but that guy bothers me because he's handsome.
But he's short.
In what universe is he handsome?
Oh, he looks like he could be a B-movie Bruce Wayne.
What are you talking about, dude?
He's low-budget Bruce Wayne.
He's got a little pointy nose. His eyes are too close together. His jaw is too big for his fucking chin. And his teeth are fucking upside down.
He's good. If I told you
he's wearing mom jeans.
Teeth are upside down. Was the best.
His teeth do look upside down.
Fuck.
He looks like a puppy with an underbite.
I like it. He's got little ears. He's got a little tiny curl up top. I mean, what are you talking about?
Lou, you still have not chimed in. All Lou says she knows him. That's it.
Sorry.
Mush is high tonight, man.
I'm not. It's just that one really got me.
Yeah, sometimes you get him. Why is he gonna be high? Because I said something funny?
No, just the beginning of the show to now. Yeah, he looks like a straight Mark Norman.
Yeah, he does. Look at Mark Norman's other brother. Yeah, the one that girls don't like. What do you mean he barely finished his set? What does that mean, Melissa?
Oh, she's talking about Caliendo at the O&A thing. None of the
comics
get to do well at that thing.
I did well every single fucking time.
Oh, Ken gave a great endorsement for Steve Simone.
Well, there you go. Steve Simone's great, and you know what? You're gonna have a fun time with
JF Harris,
TJ Riley.
I already canceled it. I already sent a message to Spanish. Said, Bobby,
no, don't cancel. He's a good guy, man.
He's filming a special down here, and
yeah, no, he's good, man. Help him out. Help him out, Michael.
I got you.
All right, we got to do things for young comedians. Speaking of young comedians,
losing endorsement.
What?
That guy didn't look young.
Who? JP
JF
Noonan?
Harris. JP.
Oh. I miss you, man, so much. Dude, we have such a good time together, don't we? We remember we would hang at the house. We'd go upstairs and just watch TV. You'd fall asleep in a fucking weird monkey position where your head goes back.
My yoga position.
And I would fucking curl up like a little cat on the other end of the couch. And I'd sneak over and get snacks out of your snack fucking pantry.
I took my daughter to a trampoline place today, and it just sucked the life out of me. I was sitting. They have these comfortable couches and chairs, so I'm like, "You guys go play. I'm gonna sit here." 2 seconds later, I was like, I was like, these other parents must think I'm on heroin or something because I just went like this. I just fell asleep like that. I'm guaranteed somebody took a picture of me.
The only thing annoying about being with you is when you drive. That's it.
Why? I'm a
Because you
great
play
driver.
Pokemon, you text. You're not even looking at the fucking road.
I'm a multitasker.
Dude, you can't multitask and have my life in your hands.
I want to point out that I'm the only guy I know. If somebody else has done it, please tell me, that successfully deshelled and ate a whole lobster on my drive home one time without any problems.
But you hold that as a trophy. You like,
Yes.
I deshelled and fucking ate a whole lobster. That's not a good thing. That's a psychopath thing.
It's a great thing. No, not too many people can say that. And I did it while I was watching reruns of Seinfeld on my way home and texting. I was vlogging the whole thing as it happened.
Right.
Yeah. So
I got a great new show to tell you about.
what is it?
It's a great show, dude. Mayor of East. Are you gonna
What?
fucking come?
Are you saying mare like a horse? Mayor of Easton. Mayor. I'm sorry. You go. It's mayor or mayor?
Mayor. It's mayor. It's mayor. Get your godforsaken pale hand off your face.
Oh, mayor of Easttown?
Yes, Mayor of Easttown. What a fucking show.
Is that Kate Winslet?
It's little fucking chubby Kate Winslet does it again. I mean, it is a fucking amazing show. Quinn turned me on to it, and I watched 6 episodes yesterday. I couldn't stop watching it. Couldn't stop watching it. It's so good.
All right, I'm on. I need a new show, man, because this is my plan. I get in bed at night, and I'm like, I'm going to watch Mayor of Easttown tonight, and I turn it on, and I'm like, oh, I'll watch 5 minutes of Happy Gilmore first. And I watch 17 minutes of Happy Gilmore, and then I fall asleep, and I never see Mayor of Easttown. So I'm going to try and do this right.
Mayor of Easttown, it's just, I mean, it's pretty crazy. Where it starts out like slow, and you're like, this is going to suck a bit. And all of a sudden, it just picks up, and it's great. Mayor of Easttown. And I want to let you know, too, Mike, you can have Dom steak tips shipped to you now. It's like $30.
Oh, wow.
They lowered the shipping price.
Wow.
I just got 1, 2, 3. I have 4, 5 5-pound bags of steak tips in my freezer.
Holy shit. That's great.
Yeah, dude, I couldn't stop. And they have Pandadosi bakery rolls, which I grew up on. You can't get anywhere. It's so good. They ship those too. And I got garlic and cheese sausages. Dude, they're this fucking big.
That's the best.
Did you get any of those?
No, but I love garlic and cheese sausage, and you got to get it from a place that really makes it right.
My God. I've been fucking, because you riled me up with your goddamn, because you're sneakily, the way you do things. You sneakily started to fucking lose weight, get into shape, and eat right and work out.
I was like, I hope nobody notices.
Yeah, you did. You wanted to just show up one day on the fucking StreamYard and be like, oh my God, and have Melissa and Lou. Oh my God, Mike. Oh my God. Wow, your shoulders. Oh my God, everything.
You noticed my shoulders, didn't you? You noticed my shoulders. You noticed. You couldn't even. It's the number one thing that's popped already is my shoulders, and you noticed them. You couldn't help but compliment my shoulders. Thank you.
You do. You got good shoulders. I can see them.
That every time I try to lift myself up in the seat, I want to cry.
Hey, we lost Sarah. Did you ever notice that? Sarah doesn't come. I don't know. I think Sarah must have got mad at something. Probably me, right? Did I tell her to go fuck herself? What happened to Sarah, girls?
I'm still friends with Sarah. I masturbate to her dancing videos every night before I go to bed. And I think we have a great relationship. Oh, thank you, Melissa. You're so sweet. I'm working on my handlebar mustache and hairy nipples for when we actually hang out.
What is this guy? What is Fat JC saying?
If you like Kate Winslet, you'll love that show. It's great. I have a complaint, but I will save it for something.
No, complain, Fat JC.
All you do is complain.
Yeah, like you have a complaint, like we're shocked. Oh my God, Fat J, he has something to say bad about something. What is it? She's in New York. No, she's been in and out doing comedy. She's doing comedy? She's writing? Writing what?
I don't know.
God damn it. Where's Sarah? I want her to dance.
You know we're into our fans when we know when one is not listening to the show. We can count them.
What is your fucking gripe before we bring on the other person? We gotta go. What is your gripe, Fat JC? Hurry up and use your fat fingers and type. The last 2 eps are shit. The last 2 eps are shit? Well, way to ruin it, fucking asshole. I'm on the last 2 eps, as you say. Eps. As the fucking... You're shit. Anyways, it's a good show. I like
Let's
it.
wrap
I don't
it
know
up.
how to like
Potato 2.
No, well, hang on now. Settle down there, Ron.
I gotta go watch JF. I gotta go cancel JF Harris for tomorrow.
No, please don't cancel. He's great, man.
No, he's not. You don't even know his name. What is it?
JP fucking Scissors.
Oh, JP Scissors. I wish you
I'm
had
keeping
him
him on the shows. I can call him JP Scissors the whole time.
Nah, dude, I love dude. JP McNuckles is a fucking nice guy.
I wish these were all characters you did along with Bassman.
Yeah.
Can I read you my week? Maybe you can chime in on some of the other guests.
Yeah, please.
Frank Kellyanne was today. JF Harris canceled for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Friday is Alex Guerreros.
Who's that? Bring him up.
Alexis Guerreros. He talks about. He's
Alexis
all about
Guerreros.
soccer. He'll ask you questions about your city and then answer them himself.
What?
What?
When I opened for Mark Norman in San Antonio, he was the feature, and we would go places. He would ask questions about San Antonio and then answer them himself. It was very aggravating. He's a nice guy.
Cancel
you
him
might
too?
I like JF better than him. But he's smart. He's funny. I mean, he's not a bad guy.
Both of these came to me on recommendations. Bobby said JF Harris was good, and my agent also represents Alexis, and he's like, I think you guys would like.
I love Alexis. No, Alexis is good.
Bullshit. That's what you said about JP Scissors.
No, dude, he's a good guy. He's a real confident dude. I know him from New York. He's just smokes cigars. I know him.
You say stick with him, but cancel JP Scissors.
No, keep.
If I had to cancel one of them right now, which one would you cancel?
Dude, keep MC Micklefly, and keep the other Alexio Monero.
Yeah, Alexis knows a lot about pizza and soccer. Like he's extremely knowledgeable about those two things.
Oh, he knows. He has like he's a pizza expert, and Jasper Mignono is he's a very funny guy, and he actually was touring with he was one of the guys that was on the tour and was kind of embedded into the Impractical Jokers.
Who is this?
Jay-Z McNickakin.
Oh, not Alexis.
Don't say that one again.
Don't say it slow. Right. So if you had to cancel one, which one would you cancel?
I wouldn't cancel either. There's
I'm
two
saying
new.
You have to. We're running out of time. Who would you cancel?
I'm not doing this.
Louis C.K. showed up. We have to bump one of them.
JF. If you had to get rid of one, I'd say get rid of JF. If you had to.
You just said you liked him better.
I hang out with in a room, or who's better going to be interviewed with? Those are two different questions.
Dude, leave fucking Guerrero and Jaspine Magnuno. Listen. Here's the thing.
Nobody can hear my show anyway right now. It doesn't matter.
Listen, man. I know people's faces, but I know both of those guys, and they're both solid guys. And I would have them both on because you need to cultivate new talent. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You need.
I'd
you're
say dump them
fucking-
both, get another OnlyFans whore.
Spanish. Cancel JP
No!
McNuggles
No, JP McNuggles.
and Alex Eddie Guerrero. Cancel Eddie Guerrero and JP McSandwich face. All right, bye. Done.
All right, but speaking of young, talented comedians, today, I mean, until I'm not going to bring this next person on until we get some Joes.
Oh,
I want
no.
some Joes in the chat,
I got
and I'm
no
not
joke
fucking.
here.
We have a JP needs cultivating. Oh, I'm gonna shit my pants. Oh, oh, did you hear that? Oh, we got one. We got one from Chris. Woo! We got one Joe. We got one Joe. We got a Joe from Greg. We got a Joe from Mary. We got a Joe from Mega. Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our weekly Holy God segment. Melissa Joe. For a new 5 with Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for newly shaven
What are you, a sophomore in high school?
Joe Russell. We can't hear you, Joe.
Good.
How is that?
That's fantastic.
Awesome. How you doing?
My
Who
God.
would you rather have on the show, JF Harris or Joe Russell?
How about LL Bean?
I like Joe Russell. His new face. He looks like 1976 an Italian ant from the East Village.
You look like a Bert from Ernie and Bert came alive.
Doesn't he look like remember when perms were in? And
Yeah.
when we like, doesn't he look like somebody's Italian aunt that got a perm?
Yeah, and Rita DeSalvo.
I,
It was like the Great
You look-
Ragu's little
no,
brother.
I look like a
Little
rat.
ragu.
Look like a rat is going to teach me how to cook in a Pixar movie.
You look like Al Pacino was fucking you as he was robbing a bank. You were his bitch. He's crazy. He's just crazy. Why do you look like a female?
Oh,
the V-neck shirt he's wearing.
I did a sketch last night. Well, I actually did the 4th of July cheese show last night with Olivia. We filmed it early. That's why there's
Yeah.
stars and stuff. And I was
good.
I was Abraham Lincoln, so I had to shave the mustache off. So I had just the Amish beard.
Right. He looks
Sorry.
like a Muppet.
Yeah,
He looks like an
like
extra
Bert.
from Serpico. Come on,
You
what
look
else
like-
we got? He looks like I love it. Everybody's on the fucking he looks like a
You and Olivia should do a Starsky and Hutch cheese show.
I love it. He looks like a you really do. Yeah. You look like a cross between Cher and Nicolas Cage and Moonstruck.
He was
If
the
they
fourth
fucked-
Brady son.
Yeah, you're the son that was on the spectrum they didn't allow on the show.
Lenny Brady.
You're the son that the mother that the mother got. The boy's mother got. I'm gonna take these three. You keep fucking Joe.
Bobby, Lenny's eating the table again.
Shit. Fuck me. Okay, Joe. Here we go. Not to fucking bury you before your beautiful 5. Who's the lady? What happened to Joe?
It looks like a Borat prequel. My girlfriend.
Borat as a teenager.
Oh, that's great.
Shit. Oh God. All right, let's go, Joe.
All right.
You're what Paul Stanley looks like before the makeup in the 70s.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bobby.
Go ahead,
Should I do
Go ahead
this?
Horshack.
Okay. So my brother was complaining to me the other day. He's afraid of sending his kids to the public school in his neighborhood. He said it doesn't seem safe. The school is called PS AK-47. I love
My girlfriend.
My brother is not afraid of sending to school. They have AK-47s at the place, and they shoot you if you touch your crumb.
In my country, everybody have gun. I love Egg McMuffins. However, I'm concerned. I just walked past McDonald's. There's a sign that said, now made with cracked eggs. What the hell were they doing before? Just berating the eggs until they broke down and cracked on their own? You ain't no grade A egg. You look like you go to school every morning in the short carton. And I'm not saying your mother's a whore, but she likes getting eaten 10 pieces at a time.
I mean, I liked it. Okay. I liked it. I mean, you squeaked it out, but go ahead. You should have done it in the Borat accent.
Your mother.
Do it. Do it in the Borat. Do that whole joke as Borat.
Okay.
But get your Borat straight, because your mother is not Borat. Your mother.
Yeah, don't do it as when you're squeaky.
Yeah.
But then,
hello, Cheryl, your mother.
You ain't no grade A egg. You look like you go to school every morning in the short carton. And I'm not saying your mother's a whore, but she likes to get eaten 10 pieces at a time.
You fucked it up in both languages.
All right, moving on.
All right, good.
I love dumplings.
I do.
But there's never been a worse name for a Chinese food since the poo-poo platter. A dumpling sounds like somebody took a tiny dump. Like a dump from a munchkin. Watch out, Dorothy. The Yellow Brick Road is covered with munchkin dumplings. And pay no attention to the man taking a shit behind the curtain.
You're just jamming shit together. It's funny. You have no context. You're just picking a topic and
I'm gonna do 5 of these a week.
I get it, but you're doing a good job. Let's go. You got one.
Chris called
What?
him jerk off Smirnoff. Holy shit. Yeah, there was Pony Boy, Soda Pop, and Bad Joke.
Oh shit, dude. I got.
Is there more? That's not 5, right?
In Soviet Russia, jokes tell you. Did you hear about the lady who murdered her husband with a frozen potato? Now they made a law where you can't walk around brandishing a loaded potato. It also limits the amount of bacon bits you can purchase at one time. Some say it's a violation of our freedom, but most people say it's just common sense spud reform. Come on, guys. If not for us, do it for the tots.
Do it for the tots. I like the tots.
Thanks.
You saved it on the tots. I mean, you were all over the place. I think we kind of fucked you, but you were all over the place. Is that it?
That's it.
Joe Russell, everybody, give it up.
I feel like you had one good song in the 70s. You opened for Leif Garrett in a mall somewhere. That's the vibe I'm getting right now.
God damn it. You do. You look like a parole officer in 1982. Oh, my God. Shit. Well, that was great. Guys, good show today. I want to thank all the ladybugs, all the people watching on our YouTube channel. Do us a favor right now. You're at the end of the show. Before you go, hit that subscribe button right there. It's right there. Subscribe, like, comment. Just click the button. Subscribe. It helps us out. The like helps us out. And leave a comment if you want. It helps out the page. And make sure you go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly, where we always have these shows live first and unedited up there on Patreon. Will soon be available as soon as Mike gets his shit together and makes a decision. Will be available on Apple iTunes, Spotify for the audio download. But that's all on Mike. That's all on Mike's shoulders. And
Well, again,
and
with my
I
shoulders.
wanna-
You're fucking obsessed with my shoulders
I
right now.
fucking love
I
them.
feel so good about it.
And make sure you go to comicwearables.com. Grab yourself some swag. Calta and Kelly big shirt. We got the left titty shirt. We got more shit coming on that page. So make sure, if you guys have any logos you want to, you guys hear us on the show. We say fucked up shit. Send them our way. Send them over to us. We can get them on a shirt or a cup and all this shit. We can put right up there as quick as we can say it. It can be done.
Do they make
And
them
also,
in extra large in the shoulders?
what'd you say?
They make them big in the shoulders. I'm gonna try one. I'm gonna get one.
Well, I just had to order new sizes for your shoulders.
Thank you.
So I ordered a 3X shoulder with a 2X regular. You know what I mean? Right on, popcorn. Make sure you check us out on Fridays. Fridays a Patreon show only, so you got to be a member of the Patreon to view that live and unedited. And the JOP party on Saturday nights, we let all the fans, all the ladybugs come in. I actually hung out last week. It was a fun time. After my Max's birthday party, I was exhausted. I was fucking trashed. Came in, talked to the ladybugs for a little while. Lots of fun. So make sure you do that. And subscribe to all our stuff. Follow us on all Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And make sure you check out all my dates. Mike?
Your dates start Saturday, June 12th in Napanock at the Paper Mill. That is this weekend. And then the following weekend, June 17th through the 19th, in Key West, which we don't know the name of the place, Comedy Key West, but we don't know where that is, do we?
Wait, are you there through Sunday?
Yeah, I'm there Sunday, but
you have it through Sunday to September 19th. That's a long stay.
Hey, hang on a second. Carrie, you live on Calta and Kelly.
Oh, no. I don't want to be.
Why?
Because.
Okay.
I didn't even know I called. It went right to voicemail.
I have, because I turned the thing on. Why are you yelling at me? Because
Because.
All right.
Is that the hot one?
That's the hot. No, she's not hot. That's my sister.
What's up, Karen?
Forget it.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Oh, now you want to talk. Now you want to talk because you called you hot. Oh, that was so. No. Oh my God, no, I don't want to talk.
I really don't want to.
Is that the hot one? Hi. I'll call you right back. Say goodbye to Mike. Say goodbye to Mike.
Guys. Bye, Mike.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye.
Bye, sweetheart.
I'm totally a finger blaster. You know that.
You shut the fuck up. I gotta go. Goodbye. I'll see you later.
Is that really it, or do you want to?
No. Say your Mike V Suarez shit.
Follow me on Mike V Suarez. In July, I'll be at Canyon Lake headlining one night, and I'll be featuring for Dan Soder at Addison Improv, and then I'll be with Giannis San Antonio in August, and with Rich in Austin.
Rich Voss. All right, cool. And make sure you check out the Cheese Show. Go to YouTube, find Cheese Show, subscribe. We need to get them 1,000 fucking people.
Yes, please.
Come on, all you people that are subscribed to this channel. What's a fucking? Stop coveting your fucking subscriptions. All right, you covet. If I put something on Facebook, share it. Hit the share button.
It's interesting that you say that. I was watching a guy learning how to grill something tonight, and I was like, I owe this guy a subscription because I watched his stuff and I had to go and subscribe. So let me ask you a question. The Cheese Show, let me look real quick, has 502 subscribers.
Ooh,
my goal is to have it over 1,000 by tomorrow afternoon.
That'd be amazing.
You know what? I love when you get fucking fired up, Miguel.
Yeah.
Okay. I love when you get fired up. When you get fired up, it gets me fired up, and it gets the fans fired up. The ladybugs are nuts. Let's get it over 1,000 by tomorrow. All right.
Fuck yeah.
When your sister and I get married at my second marriage, you'll be my best man.
I mean, nobody's marrying anybody. Nobody. Anyways, all right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I mean, we'll see you guys Friday. See you guys Friday. That's it. Bye.
Bye.